All right, we're gonna get down to some nitty gritty today. I'm gonna get super personal with you. I'm gonna show you how I change out our little portable toilet. So usually it is sitting on one of these mats. I have it here, but our shower house came in. So I had cleared this spot and then it rained. When it rained, it got all of our toilet paper wet. Dogs won't stay out of the bag. So that is the mess that you see here. So if you've ever been curious about a composting toilet or any portable toilet, I'm gonna show you guys how I've been changing out ours and what I do with the waste. So we've come upon a term called prepsteaders, which is what Patrick and I feel like we are. We're not really homesteaders. We're more of like a prepping homestead type people. So on our little prepstead, we're not necessarily doing a composting type bin. So I put all mine in a hole in the ground. Will I eventually do compost? Absolutely. But until we get more set up, this is what I do. Okay, you're gonna wanna get your gloves on. Not gonna see anything nasty, I promise, okay? So this is what ours looks like. And I usually lift the lid, and I feel like we need a bigger bucket because this one gets pretty full really quickly. I have to change this like every day because it's not that big. Now remember I said that it rained, so a little did get in here and it got around the rim of the seat. So this is a little more full than usual. So if you had a place where you put your compost, you would dump your waste there. And I would say you would keep this separate than like your kitchen scrap compost or your garden compost. Your human waste compost needs to have its own separate place. But for us right now, I have been using this hole in the ground where like a tree had been uprooted. And so I've been filling it up here. Now remember that I said that it rained. So this is going to be a little more full than usual. I have a plastic bag in mine, and I just take it just like this, and I dump it. And it did get wet from the rain, so that's why I said it's a little more full than usual. Then I take leaves and things, and I just pack it down. Until next time. Then I take some disinfecting wipes and I wipe down the seat first. And then I just give it a good wipe all over in case there was any splashes. Got water, it's got standing water. I'm gonna dump that out. And I'll also wipe off the top because it gets a little dirty and dusty. And then I wipe the bucket out. Once the bucket is nice and clean and sanitized, I then take my trash can liner and I stick it down in the little bucket. We are currently using this. It's cedar wood. We got it from the pet section. And I just put like a handful in there. I gauge it. Maybe one more, just to get started. And so this is what it's gonna look like. And I like to try to get the air out as much as I can. And it will, as you use it, the air on the sides will go. But now it is totally, it's clean and it's ready to use. Right now my trash bag for our toilet paper is just hanging on a tree. Like I said, it rained, so this is actually really wet too, but I usually just take my previous bag and dispose of it. I put it in this and I get rid of this together. I also put my gloves in that same bag And then I hang up a new trash bag or Walmart bag or whatever you want to use. And that is how I care for our camp toilet. My task today is to get our bathhouse put up. Then all of this will be in an enclosed space. If you'll hang out with me just a moment longer, there's one more thing I want to show you. This isn't it, but look how beautiful those mums are. They just add so much color out here with our little cabin. I love it out here so much. I wish everybody could experience what I'm experiencing. We had to take a walk through the woods. Last night the wind was blowing fiercely and all the trees were swaying and swaying and swaying, and I was by myself in the cabin and I did get a little freaked out, but all is well. And then we had a shower this morning. It settled the dust and everything is just beautiful out here. There it is. Okay, we're here. And I'm a little emotional because while I'm recording this for you guys, I'm texting the sister about some worship that I'm going to be doing, and it took me back to a time, a testimony of when God healed me, when I stepped out and did what he told me to do. And so I'm a little emotional, but I'm going to show you guys this tree. We are on Fern Hill. Of course, all the ferns have kind of went dormant, but here, this one right here, do you see how it's kind of bent and bowed? I was up here the other day talking to the Lord about, you know, oh, our cabin, and this is what I would like. Can you show me the vision? Can you show me what would be best? What do I need to clear out first? And I stood right here in this very spot, and I noticed this tree, and I was like, okay, that tree's probably going to have to go. That tree's probably going to have to go. We'll leave these bigger trees. But then I come back to this one, and he said, leave that tree. And I was like, but it's going to fall because the roots, you know, it's eventually just going to fall over. So why don't we go ahead and just take the tree out? Again, he said, leave this tree. And if you'll notice about this tree, let me zoom in. Okay, so it's bowed really bad, right? It's like growing out of the mountain or the hill. And then the branches are growing straight up. Let me see if I can give you a better look. Just like that, they're growing straight up. So what is so special about this tree? So this tree is bowed. It's kind of bowed over, right? Bowed over. And then the shoots or the limbs that are growing off are growing straight up. When we submit ourselves to the Lord and we bow down, we bow over in submission to him, he makes everything in our life straight and upright. That really spoke to me, and I wanted to just share that with you here. Submit yourselves unto the Lord, and he will direct your path. He will make them crooked places straight. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Until next time, God bless. I hope you have an amazing day.